Morning.
Todd, one of the changes that you made yesterday was inserting Nick Leverett at left guard, platooning him with Luke Gedeke. What did you see on film between the two in terms of their play, and what's the plan for Thursday at left guard?
Well, both very physical. Both were neck and neck going training camp going into the season. Obviously, Luke won it out. Leverett's earned some playing time, so we started getting him some in there. Luke was nicked up a little bit as well, so we got Leverett a little more time. But they both fought hard.
At this point in time, and maybe it depends on how Luke's injury is, but are you leaning towards on Thursday?
Well, if Luke's injury is fine, he'll start, but Leverett will play.
Todd, as you look to just try to get this thing fixed, Rachaad White, have you contemplated maybe giving him an increased role or even making him running back one at this point?
He's not running back one, but he should get some more plays. We've always talked about it every week. He does some good things with the balls in his hand. He does some good things when he's out there. Obviously, Leonard's a great running back as well, so we got to find a happy medium to have both of them touch the ball.
Todd, it's one thing if you're taking a player out because of injury, but are there any concerns if you keep...
Now all of a sudden the defense is down 7-0 and 14-0, that guys start trying to do too much, and that means not being in their gaps, trying to go for a fumble rather than make a tackle. Did you see any of that on film where guys are trying to play a little bit hero ball rather than sticking to their assignments and playing sound fundamental football defense?
No, I didn't. You know, it's a team game. We don't pit offense against defense regardless of what we do, whether the offense is playing well and the defense isn't or vice versa. We win as a team. We lose as a team. We could have done some things defensively to help us win. We could have done some things offensively to help us win.
Are there any updates on some of the guys that got injured in the game? Antoine, Russell, any updates there?
Winfield has a concussion, so he'll be in the protocol, likely be out. The other ones coming around, we'll see. Russell's got to get his MRI back, so we'll see what happens there.
Your third down offense, you guys went 2 for 12, but didn't have a conversion in the second half. Didn't convert anything longer than 3rd and 5 the whole game. Is there something you point to for why, not that things have gone that well before Sunday, but why the pass game wasn't as crisp on 3rd down to be able to move the chains?
I don't think it has been well on 3rd down the past few weeks. Something we work on all the time, execution-wise. You can say some false starts. You can say some lack of route progressions. You can say some, all the above, whether it's everybody inclusive. We have got to find ways to get better at that, and I know we are not looking for ways, and I know we're trying to find those ways, but we got to get solutions. We got to get them fast. You know, there's nobody coming in here to help us and save the day. We built this, and we own it, and we have to get us out of it.
Todd, when you look at the point production going from 31 points against a really good team in Kansas City to 21 against the Falcons, 18 against a one-win Pittsburgh team, and then 3, that's a very dangerous slide for your offense. How would you just describe what's been happening in terms of the point production or lack thereof over the past month?
We're shooting ourselves in the foot. It's something we know that was on the schedule, and we prepared for it.
Todd, is this a good time or maybe a bad time for your team right now to have to play a game on a Thursday after a demoralizing loss like that on Sunday? Is it good to kind of get out there and get a chance to get that taste out of your mouth, or does this team to really have a full week of practice to improve? I know you can't because of the Thursday game, but where's your team at mentally?
Mentally, we're fine. We want to get back out there and get the sour taste out of our mouths. We can't wait to play again, but at the same time, there are steps to playing a game on Thursday, and today is only Monday, so we got to take those steps and get ready for Thursday.
Todd, you guys had Carlton listed initially as questionable and then downgraded him to out on Saturday. Is he in play for Thursday? That seemed at the time like something that might have been a move to sit him for one game with the hopes he might be available for the Ravens game.
No, we got to see what he does this week. You know, he came out Friday and did some things and didn't feel well, so that kind of set him back. I just want to see how far he is this week.
You've gone 3 games now without forcing takeaways as a defense. How much of that starts with a lack of pressure and getting pressure just from your front?
It doesn't start with lack of pressure. It starts with punching the ball out. It starts with making plays on the ball down the field. Pressure helps it, but it has nothing to do with pressure. You got to get turnovers regardless, whether we rush 4, 5, 6, or 3. And we try to get turnovers. We practice it. We punch the ball out. We show clips of it. And they come in bunches, so hopefully this will be the end of it and we can get some more.
Todd, Shaq Barrett had 2 tackles yesterday. I know he's a guy with a lot of pride. I don't think it's an effort thing. Is it a discipline thing? What's been his issue lately these last couple of games?
I don't think he's had the chance to rush a passer, so to speak. You know, we can get better at rushing the pass on the edge. Him and Joe both can get better there. And we're trying to contain more quarterbacks than we're trying to rush. I think they got to pin their ears back and rush. His effort is fine. Just got to get better results.
Todd, what type of challenge does this a guy like Lamar Jackson bring? He's such a unique individual in terms of what he can do with his feet, with his arm, etc.
He brings a huge challenge for us because he's probably the best runner, you know, not just quarterback runner, but one of the best runners in the league. Very smart, can throw the ball down the field, strong arm, very elusive. Even if you blitz him, you're not going to catch him. So we got to have some different ways of trying to play him. A lot of people have tried, a lot of people have failed. He's a winner. He comes out to compete every week and plays every week, plays smart. Like watching him play when we're not playing him, but we got to come out and play our game and just try to make sure he doesn't kill us out the pocket. We can't stop him. We got to slow him down enough to where we can make some plays.
Todd, Brady has only 1 interception so far, which is commendable, but he also only has 8 touchdowns in 7 games. We see him dirting the ball. We see him throwing the ball out of bounds. It seems like he's going out of a way to avoid mistakes and avoid turnovers. Could it be that you need him to be more aggressive, to take more risks just at the expense of making plays?
That comes as an offense. You know, that comes as an offense as far as not just him making plays, everyone else. We got to call it right. We got to block it right. We got to get downfield and we got to get open. You know, there's a lot of variables that go into that right there. And every time it's something different, you know, so it's just not Tom's fault. We commend him for not throwing picks, but we need more big plays on offense or consistent plays from everybody.
Anything else?
Thanks.
Thanks, Todd.